Some just do it for the cash, others do it for the passion. Is you working on your craft? Is you really about that action? The craft. Welcome.
What's good, y'all? It's O.D.D.I.T.Y, and welcome to the craft. This week, I'm going to talk about revising and rewriting of verses and songs in general. And as somebody who has over 10 years experience writing songs and making music, I can attest to the fact that this is a very difficult step. Rewriting and revising takes a lot of looking in the mirror, a lot of self-critique, and a willingness to just want to make the most absolute best song you can make. So we've all written that song that we thought was just the dopest shit ever written. We wrote that shit and we were like, yo, this is the one. And we just kept playing it and playing it in the car, whether it's this was the demo version, you're playing it until you get ready to go to the studio, or we just write that shit, record it, and put it out. And in my case back in the day, it was just put that shit on SoundCloud and didn't care about how to revise it. And as I've gotten older and studied writing and studied the process of making music, I realized that revising and rewriting are essential components to taking your songs and your music to the next level. I think where a lot of artists go wrong is this conception that what you write is perfect and the world just needs to see it as it is. And that can be true in certain songs. There are certain songs that I write that have the emotion behind them that just can't be replicated again. And I don't want to lose the emotion over. Sometimes the emotion outweighs the actual song, the lyrics and how it's put together. But for the most part, there is always something that can be done to fix it or to enhance it or to just take it to another level. Now, I guess the question you may be asking is, how do you go about that process of revising and writing? And how do you know what parts you should change, what parts you should keep the same? I don't think there's a rhyme or reason, but I typically will give myself a little breathing room after, listening to the song after it's recorded, give myself some time to just let it sit and don't listen to it. And whether it's a day, a couple days, a week, come back to it. Then I ask myself, is this the delivery that I really wanted? And by delivery, I mean if the production is a super hard, trap type of beat with a lot of 808s, a lot of bass and percussion, is my delivery matching that? And also, is it matching the subject matter of the song? So yeah, delivery is a huge part of one of the first things I try to look at. Can I fix the delivery? If the production warrants me coming a little bit harder, then I need to go back and record it and make that verse more powerful, or vice versa. Am I coming too hard and powerful in parts that could change my cadence a little bit and be more impactful for that a pause there, or hold that pause longer, or more soft spoken in a certain part. So delivery is huge. And then the second part after delivery I look at would be just my writing in general. Is there a better way I can say a certain line or lines, or can I finish a line or the verse with a better word that's more impactful? The last thing I look at is kind of my flow. So I kind of rap in a way that is conducive to the production, and it's not necessarily the same throughout an entire verse. It might change, the flow might change as the beat changes. And so I look at those changes in the beat and the changes in the instrumentation and kind of look myself in the mirror and see, does my flow in that particular instance match? Does it fit with that part of the song? And does it also fit with the theme of the song? So it's kind of addressing all these things to make the verse and the lines cohesive. Again, I'm not saying that you need to spend weeks and months revising your songs. You can if you want. At the end of the day, it's art and it's up to you. But I would suggest getting in the habit of revising and trying to rewrite to just get the best product that you can. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in to this week on The Craft. I'm O.D.D.I.T.Y. If you haven't, please hit subscribe below. It means a lot. The channel's growing. I'm an artist myself, a hip hop artist. And on this show, I'm just trying to give my insight of 10 plus years, 10,000, 20,000 hours of writing and recording. And I hope you guys can learn from it. See you next time.